Like many people, I've spent a lot of my life searching for my identity. When I was younger, I thought I was the pretty one. In high school, I was a popular cheerleader, but also a Jesus freak. I've been a gung-ho Marine, a faithful wife and mother, a hard-working nurse, and sadly, a grieving daughter. But of all my roles, I received the most attention for being an NFL player's wife, a sometimes outspoken one. Having so many roles and sometimes receiving unwanted recognition for the wrong ones has occasionally caused me to question who I really was. But now I know who I am. When people approach me, they often start the conversation in the same way. Are you Kurt Warner's wife? These days, in answer, I hold out my hand and say, my name is Brenda. Those 4 words mean things different to different people. To some it appears as an overture of friendship. Hey, we can be good friends, so let's just get rid of the formalities. Call me Brenda. To others it might feel a little more aggressive, as in, if you want to talk, then be courteous enough to use my name. I mean it as neither. What that phrase means to me is that I've figured out who I really am, and I want people to know me for just that. Although I love Kurt dearly and I am proud to be his wife, the wife of an NFL quarterback isn't who I am. I don't walk behind Kurt, and I don't walk before him. I walk alongside him. I am a former Marine. I have a nursing degree. I've lived on food stamps, and I've lived on millions of dollars. I've been divorced, and I've been married to the man of my dreams. I've watched my 7 children grow and succeed beyond my wildest dreams. I've watched 1 baby suffer permanent brain damage and blindness, and 2 babies die before they ever lived. I'm not immune to grief, and every day I miss my parents more than I think is possible. I am not a crier or a whiner, and I would rather control my world than be controlled by it. I've been mostly faithful and trustworthy, yet I've been betrayed, and I've certainly had times when I let down those I loved. If you're in my inner circle, I will have your back, and I know some, but not all, I let in will have mine. I love babies with tracheotomies, seniors in hospice, and the homeless who ask nothing from me. My original goal in writing a book was to help my children understand more about me and the experiences that shaped me. It's important that they see me as something more than the media has made me out to be, good or bad. But I've also learned that when people hear my story, when they get to know the real Brenda, they find that we share a lot in common. Sometimes they can relate to the adversities I've faced, the mistakes I've made, or the dreams I have for my children. Maybe they're in a dark place and wondering if there is hope. Maybe they're feeling weak and vulnerable and badly in need of strength. I hope my experiences will help them understand their own experiences, inspire them to take a next step, and give them strength to make the hard choices in their lives. Most of all, I want the people I encounter to know they don't have to be who people say they are, or who they were yesterday. We all have the ability to change and grow past our expectations and the limitations others try to impose on us. In the end, only we get to decide who we will be tomorrow.